How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another rebuilding video. So over the past couple days, I guess it's ended when this video comes out, but over the past few days, the NFL draft has been going on, and I came to the realization that there's nothing better than to watch a bunch of young guys come into the league and try to be successful. So that kind of inspired me to do the draft only rebuild. So we're starting off this season in 2016-2017. So guys like Ben Simmons, Brandon Ingram, Buddy Hield, they're already on rosters. Actually, they're already on our roster. So take a look at this. We're starting off with every top prospect in this upcoming draft, and we're going to try to rebuild this team. Well, really, it's not even a rebuild because we're not going to be making any trades this video. Not a single one. We're just going to have these young guys, have them progress until they eventually win a championship. I put them on the 76ers because, you know, 76ers have a bunch of picks. So these 2017 picks can turn into some great players in the upcoming draft. So that's the plan, to just draft and win a championship. So we'll take a look at the rotation. Let me normalize it. We got Jamal Murray at the point guard, Buddy Hield, Ben Simmons, Dragan Bender, and this guy from Utah State. I'm not even trying to pronounce his name. We're just going to call him Jacob for now. And then off the bench, Brandon Ingram. So I like this team a lot. I mean, I'm not huge on college basketball, but I know all these guys because they're coming to the league soon. The big thing is next year's draft. So let me show you the draft board. I don't know much about the 2017 draft. Like, I don't know any of these players. Like, Dennis Smith, never heard of him. I've heard of Harry Gills, or is it Harry Giles? One of those two. I've heard of him. Thon Maker is in this one too, just because he was actually supposed to come out in 2017, but over the past month or so, he's like, you know what? I'm declaring this year, so he's going to be in both, which is not a big deal. So what we're going to do, we're just going to sim some games and see what this team full of rookies can actually do. We're going to go to the All-Star break. I'm guessing that the All-Star break will have like 20 wins. Because, I mean, even though they're rookies, these are some really solid players. Like, Ben Simmons is great. Jamal Murray's solid. Like, we got some nice young players. It's not starting off too hot, but I'm sure we'll pick it up eventually. Okay, I said about 20 wins, but they're at 14. I kind of forgot that we're going against grade A athletes. We're going against the best in the world, so I kind of forgot about all that. But they end up winning 14 games in the first half of the season, 14-41, last in the Eastern Conference, which is okay because that means we're going to have a higher pick going into the offseason. So we have the worst record in the league, but that's not a big deal, man. Look at the player stats here. Ben Simmons leading the team in scoring. He's second in rebounding, and assists, he's second. So other than that, Jaylen Brown scoring well, Jamal Murray too. Brandon Ingram's averaging about 10. Top rebound is Dragan Bender. Top assist man is Jaylen Brown. So, I mean, for us to be losing a bunch of games, I do see some great things with this team. And of course, since they're all like under 22, if you think about it, like out of these top prospects, only one or two are like full classmen. Buddy's going to be graduating, and then Chris Dunn, I'm pretty sure, is in his last season, so he's a senior, and then Buddy Hield. The rest of these players are declaring for the draft early, so they got a lot of years to progress. I'm hoping that at least Ben Simmons can jump up a little bit to like an 80 for next season. Same thing with Brandon Ingram, at least a 76 or 77. Like, everybody's going to progress upward for sure, but how much are they going to progress is the real question at this point, because the faster they progress, the faster we win a championship. So let me see if anybody made the All-Star game. That would be surprising if they did, but worth a shot here. And nope, nobody from my team made the All-Star game. 3-point shootout? No, but Ben Simmons is in a dunk contest. And 3-point shootout? No. Season awards, who's winning Rookie of the Month? So Ben Simmons won Rookie of the Month twice in the East, and then Jaylen Brown won it the last time. So we're keeping it on our team because you think about it, we got pretty much all the great rookies. I mean, take a look at rookie report right here. This guy, again, not going to try to pronounce his name, but he's from Turkey. He's averaging 7.9. He's the only guy. And then you see a bunch of 76er logos. So we're going to just keep going to the end of the season and see what the record is. Then we're going to go into the offseason where we're really not going to be doing much if you think about it. Just doing the draft. I mean, we're not going to have to resign anybody because they're all on rookie contracts. So it'll be a really quick offseason. Oh, wow. Damian Lillard wins Most Valuable Player. I've never seen that happen, but here it is. Damian Lillard, Most Valuable Player. Rookie of the Year goes to our boy Ben Simmons. Brandon Knight wins Sixth Man. Rudy Gobert wins Defensive Player of the Year. D'Angelo Russell, Most Improved. And then Sam Mitchell. Okay. Sam Mitchell out in Minnesota wins Coach of the Year. So after one season, Minnesota got it all together. I got to see who's on that team. I know Karl Anthony Towns is there. He's third team All-NBA. Already a 90 overall, which is crazy. Look at this. All rookie first team, everybody from the 76ers, and all rookie second team. Yo, we just took 9 out of the 10 spots in the all rookie team. So that's crazy and great. And the Minnesota Timberwolves in just 1 year became the #1 seed. I got to see who's on that team. I can't believe they picked up Dirk. Wow, that's a great sign. Dirk and Karl-Anthony Towns down low sounds amazing. So no wonder they're winning so many games. I mean, they also picked up J.R. Smith and Shannon Fry. They picked up some guys, some nice veterans. Kevin Martin is back. They picked up Josh McRoberts. That's crazy that this team just did that in one season at the #1 seed. But let's get back to us, right? We finished with a record of 25-27. Or, whoa, 25-57. Look at me. 25-57, which is the worst record in the league. I thought we were going to have 20 wins by the All-Star break, but we finished with about 20. So let's see who's going to win the championship. That would be amazing if this Minnesota team could get to the championship. They're doing it, but they lose against the almighty Warriors. And then the Warriors lose to the Raptors. So the North getting a championship. So good for them. A Finals MVP goes to Kyle Lowry. Of course, we're not going to have anybody on our team retiring since we have so many young guys. But Kobe retires, Tim Duncan, Vince Carter. Oh, Dirk retired, man. So that signing is gone. This is their last year, and probably next season the Timberwolves aren't going to be great without Dirk. So here we go. We're going to keep going. Let's see what we got in the lottery, man. I'm hoping that we get this #1 pick. I know early in this video I said we're not doing any trades, but I just thought about it. I think I can make trades to move up in the draft lottery. Like, I think that's okay. I think that'll be okay. We only have one lottery pick. The other pick that we have, that's 2017, is going to be later. So I'm going to speed this up or just cut it, and we'll be back once we're close to our pick. Let's hope that it's the #1. So we're down to the last 3 picks, and our ball has not been played yet. So it looks like, oh my God. We dropped to the 3rd pick. That sucks. That sucks. I wanted that first overall pick. No big deal, though. Maybe we can package in a trade to move up to #1. We're going to have to see if the Nuggets budge. But they got the 1st pick and the 5th pick. So they really came up in the world. So I don't know if they're going to be willing to trade that, but we'll give it a try. See if we can, steal that from them. Coach signings. I forgot to show you guys who our head coach is. That was something I forgot to do. Head coach is Steve Nash. Look at that. We signed Steve Nash. He had an A potential. And of course, I didn't expect us to win a championship in the first year. So next season, he should have like a, right now he's a B+ offense and a B defense. I'm hoping that those go up because his potential so high. So let me see. Can I look at like the big board or something? Are the big boards up? Yes. Okay. So we have the 3rd pick at this point. They're saying we should go get Josh Jackson. Not familiar with him, but let's see what the scout report says. One of the better playmakers in the draft, shows a good amount of upside, be patient, and he can develop. Is an athletic freak out on the court. So that's good. That sounds like stuff we can use, but let's see what we need. Like, what do we need? Our point guard situation is okay. Jamal Murray played pretty well, but he only averaged 2 assists. We need a little bit more from our point guard. Shooting guard position was okay, but he averaged 5. Small forward position is set though. Like, we got 3 great small forwards, so we don't have to worry about that. Maybe we should move somebody like Jaylen Brown to small forward for next season, or a shooting guard for next season. Just try to draft a point guard. Power forward position is doing all right. I think everything's okay except for that point guard position. So let me look at the big board again. The 2 top prospects right now are guards or point guards. So I think I need to trade up. I definitely need to trade up if I want one of those point guards. So that's what we're going to have to do, man. I'm going to come back once we get to the draft. Okay, so we have made it into the draft. One thing I want to do, like I said, I want to try to move up to the #1 pick. So let me go over to the Nuggets. What do they want for their #1 pick? Are they willing to trade? They are willing to trade. Look, that's simple. We trade our 3rd overall pick and our 23rd, and we get the 1st overall pick. That's perfect. That's all I wanted to give up. So we're going to do that and then draft one of these point guards. So that's great for us, man. We move up to get the position that we wanted. So who is it going to be, though? There are 2 great point guards there from what I saw. So we got to see which one do we want. I didn't do any scouting, which kind of stupid by my part, but this shooting guard that they said we're going to give 3rd is a 79. That's great, but I need a point guard right now. So let me see. Let me read these skills, these strengths and weaknesses. Has the ability to score the ball with his hands. Excuse me? Has the ability to score with the ball in his hands. Okay. I read that wrong, but it still doesn't make sense. There's no other way to score but to have the ball. Okay, very skilled shooter from mid-range. That's great. Won't scare anyone in the low post. He's a guard, so we don't really care about that. Take a look at this guy. De'Aaron Fox is good at attacking the basket. Creative ball handling skills help him get out of sticky situations. Could be a decent player in the league today. Should improve. Okay. It says doesn't have good low post. Okay, we don't care about that. Man, this is gonna be tough. Let me take a look at these height. Okay, he's 6'5", which is a really good height for a point guard. It says he's a B offense and a B- defense, when this guy is a B- offense and a C defense. So if we're going by that grade alone, I think I want to go with Dennis Smith. So can I draft Dennis Smith, please? Choose prospect. Dennis Smith, welcome to the team. What's his overall? He's overall 81. Okay, we'll take that, dude. We'll definitely take that. Do we have any more picks this draft? We got one more pick, but it's a second rounder. So I'm just going to simulate the rest. I want to see what the other point guards overall was, so I can see if I made the right pick. But 81 overall seems unbeatable for a rookie coming in. So I think I did a great thing right there. From UCLA, I think there's another guy going to UCLA next year. He's really hyped up. They say he's like Russell Westbrook 2.0, LaFonso Ball or something like that. I watched his mixtape. He seems like he has talent, so that's pretty fun. I wonder if he's in this actual draft class. I'm going to have to take a look at that in a minute. But let me see. That other point guard went 4th, and he was a 78, so we made the right pick. Now, I want to see if... I think that guy's last name is Ball. Let me see if he's somewhere down here, or is he not? Either way, no big deal. It's not like I'm going to trade for him. I was just very curious. But I don't see him, so... no biggie. Let's go into it, man. Rookie signings. We're going to sign both of these guys, even though this guy's probably never going to get minutes. But we're going to add a little bit of depth because, like I said, we're doing all rookies. So we can't really sign anybody unless they are rookie. And usually the rookies in free agency suck. So now Dennis Smith is our new best player. I'm pretty sure Ben Simmons is going to progress a little better than that. But he's our best player right now. So I'm going to just take a look at free agency. I'm going to cut all this out. I just want to see who's going where. It doesn't really have to do with the video, so I'll just cut it all out. Okay, the moment we've all been waiting for, the player progression. So Ben Simmons jumped up an entire 5 overall points, and then Dragan Bender jumped up 8. So he's gonna be having a great season, it looks like, man. He jumped up to an 82. Of course, Dennis Smith did a jump up since we just drafted him. But Jaylen Brown jumped up 5, Brandon Ingram 3. You can see, man, everybody's getting better, of course, because they're so young. Chris Dunn jumped up 4, so good for him. He's no longer the worst player on the team. And I'm excited for the season. Now, are we going to make the playoffs or anything like that? I doubt it. But we still got a couple more years to try to get that done, so I'm not too worried about it. So let me take a look at the rotation. One thing I did do off camera was change Jaylen Brown's position from small forward to shooting guard. You may only bring 15 players. Oh, I need to cut somebody. Okay. I didn't know we... Okay, sorry, Brooke Reynolds. We got to let you go. I just tried to keep you for a little bit of more depth, but they said we had to let you go, partner. Sorry about that. So let's go into the second season. Take a look at the rotation. Like I said, Jaylen Brown is now a shooting guard for us, so he's starting. Dragan Bender at 82 is just crazy, but this is a nice rotation, man. I'm excited to see how good this team does. So we're just going to get right into it and start simming some games and see how many we have at the All-Star break. Now this time, since our team is a little bit better, I'm guessing 20. 20 is realistic now. I mean, what do we have? 14 at first? I think we grew to win 6 more games. We're going to have to wait and see. It's already starting off pretty rough, but we got to see. So I said we're going to have about 20 wins, right? We're sitting at 41-14. Now, you know I got to do this every video to try to prove to you guys I'm not on no shenanigans. But sim difficulty is at 50, man. Somehow these young dudes, second-year players, have 41 wins at the All-Star break. I want to see who's doing that, man. I haven't even checked to look and see the player stats, but here it is. Smith is leading our team in scoring. He's also averaging 8 boards a game from that point guard position, which is crazy. Ben Simmons is still there with 16.5. Scal is averaging 12.6. Dragan Bender's down there. He's our second best player, only averaging 9, but it doesn't matter, right? We win in so many games. It doesn't matter who's averaging what. I'm so surprised that this is at this point. So yeah, Smith is probably gonna win Rookie of the Year. Unless this guy, how did they get so many draft picks? Why do the Bulls have 3 great rookies? I don't understand it, but hey, it is what it is, man. Take a look at the league leaders. D'Angelo Russell is leading the league in scoring. Everything is all upside down and turned sideways in this MyLeague right now. But I mean, eventually one day this may happen. D'Angelo Russell got some game too, so I'm not saying that one day he won't be leading the league. But this seems a bit too early. He's only 21. But take a look at the rest of the stuff here. LeBron is now on the Celtics. I've got to show you guys that earlier. Kevin Love went to Atlanta. Like, some big things have happened, man. Big things have happened. So, yeah, we're winning games. We're winning games. Power rankings, we are second there. I want to see if anybody's in the running for some All-Star or see some awards. He's our rookie. Smith is in the running for most valuable player. Same thing with Ben Simmons. But rookie of the year, yeah, I'm pretty sure Smith is going to be there. But that's it for us. I mean, that's a lot. That is a lot. I'm sure we have some All-Star participants. Yes, our rookie, All-Star rookie. Take a look at the Western Conference. They got 3 All-Stars. You go to say Warriors, as you can guess. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. 3-point. Oh, this is a dunk contest. Smith is doing everything for us. What a great trade that we made, because I don't know what this team would be like if we wouldn't have traded for him. So we're just going to keep going. We're going to go until the end of the season. Keep our fingers crossed that we don't get injured, and hope that in the playoffs we can pull off something crazy. At the end of the season, LeBron James wins MVP wearing the number 34 for the Celtics. Our boy Smith wins Rookie of the Year. Brandon Knight wins Sixth Man of the Year for the second year in a row. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year. Porzingis, Most Improved. And Jamie Young is the new coach of the Boston Celtics. What did they do with Brad Stevens? I don't know. But he's got to be somewhere. He's too good of a coach not to have a job right now. So let's take a look at the All-NBA team here. Nobody from our team. I'm hoping that we got somebody, right? Our team was the first team in the East. Like, we don't have any All-NBA players. Okay. I mean, let's all defensive team. Okay, Smith is there for all defensive team. We'll take that. And of course, he's going to be on all rookie team. So here we go. We did finish with the best record in the Eastern Conference. Not by a lot, though. LeBron James and the Boston Celtics actually tied our record, but we did get that number 1 seed, so that's good. We ended on a 6-game winning streak, so it was close, but we clutched out towards the end there. On the western side of the ball, you got the Warriors leading the league right there. So here we go. Look at our team here. Oh, Jaylen Brown is out, but it's only day to day, so we should be back soon. Broken left thigh. Is that broken left thigh bone? Because from my understanding, a thigh is like a muscle. You can't really break a muscle. You can tear a muscle. I don't know if you can break a muscle, though. I mean, he's averaging 12, too, so that's a big loss, man. We got to get out of this first round without Jaylen Brown. But we do have Buddy there, who's probably been playing pretty well in Jaylen Brown's absence. So we're going to go into it and hope that we can win this first round against the Atlanta Hawks. So who do the Hawks have? I know that they had Kevin Love. So Kevin Love is their best player. They also have Inez Cantor. Jeff Teague's still there. Dennis Schroeder is still there. Terrence Ross is new. Denzel Valentine is one of the guys that I wanted to pick up from that draft class. We just didn't have enough roster spots. Gerald Henderson. This team is completely new from the team that's in real life. Oh, they just got a lot of big injuries, actually. Jody Meeks, Mike Scott, Kelly Olynyk. Let's go into it, man. It should be a nice game, a nice series. Game 1 is a victory for us. Game 2, we do the same thing. Game 3 is a victory. In the last game, we win. We sweep them all. Go into the second round against the Orlando Magic. The Magic make it back to the playoffs. Who do they have? Let's take a look at it here. They picked up Hassan Whiteside. They also have Nick Vucevic, Aaron Gordon. Everybody else is pretty much the same. Chucky Blackwell, not familiar with him, but he's there. Wow, I'm surprised that they still have Hassan Whiteside and Vucevic. Like, I don't know how that's really working out. Who's starting and who's not? Vucevic is averaging 20 in the playoffs. That's crazy. Oh, maybe they're both starting. Can you imagine those two guys? But no, Vucevic only started 6 games in the regular season. And then I'm guessing Hassan Whiteside started the rest. So here we go. First game of the second round. We lose by a lot. Almost a 20-point L for us. No big deal. We still got a lot of time. Game 2 is a win. Game 3 is a L too. Okay. That's not good. Again, I wasn't even expecting us to make the playoffs this second year. So if we do get eliminated right here, I'm not tripping. But we force a Game 7, 2 games in a row. We got to simcast it and see if our boys pull out and get to this Eastern Conference Finals. So we're going to speed it up to late in the 4th, and it looks like we're going to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. There we go, 107-84 victory for the Philadelphia 76ers. And the next round, we're going against the Charlotte Hornets, who were the 6th seed, but they made it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. So they have Kemba, Nicholas Batum, MKG. Oh, Greg Monroe. Okay, they picked up Greg Monroe. That's different. I've never seen Greg Monroe in that uniform. Because, I mean, I've done so many of these MyLeague type videos, and I've, like, some players you're used to seeing in certain jerseys. Never seen Greg Monroe in a Charlotte Hornets jersey, so that's new. So they have 3 solid centers. I don't know how the rotation works for that. They also have Ivan Rabb. I think that's how you pronounce it. Bielitsa. So they got a pretty solid team, but I do like our team a little better. Jaylen Brown is back, so that's great. We're just going to go into it and hope that we can pull out this victory, man. Pull out this victory and get to the championship against either the OKC Spurs or the number 8 seed Houston Rockets. Wow, we're going to have to talk about that if we see them. So game 1 is a win for us. We went for over a 20. We won by over 20, so that's great. Our rookie is just, he's doing us some solids, man. He's doing us solid. Game 2 is a victory. Game 3 is a victory, and we make the sweep, man. We complete the sweep, go to the championship against the Okc Thunder. So the Houston Rockets couldn't make it all the way there, but they put up a fight. I'm pretty sure they put up a big fight. They got Dennis Rodman's son. Nah, I really don't know who that is, but, you know, he had a solid season, looks like, averaging 10 as a rookie. So good for him. So here we go. OKC Thunder. Always a team we face in the championship. They always have some great players. They picked up Al Horford. DJ Augustine is back because they got rid of him for a little bit. Wow, okay, Etuan Moore's there, Ersan Ilyasova. Their bench kind of sucks, honestly. Starting 5 is always good, but that bench is kind of lacking a little bit. So I'm expecting us to put up a fight. Again, I wasn't expecting us to make it this far, but I'm not going to count our boys out. 2-year pros and led by a rookie at that point guard position. You never know. Game 1 victory. Game 2 victory. Yo, I don't know how it's done. How did we do it? I'm not going to question it too much, man. It happened. So let me turn on sound. Where do I do sound at? Gameplay settings. Yes, sound is going to be in here. So we turn that on. We're going to simcast this, and hopefully I can catch it. Because sometimes if I'm moving too fast, I accidentally sim past it. Okay, let's slow it down. Ooh, it doesn't even look like we may not even get out of here with a victory. We got it real slow. We're only up by 1 with a minute left. Continue to sim. Up by 1 with 20 seconds. 15 seconds. 6. Oh, they scored. Yo, they scored. I don't jump in. Though. So, yo, they scored. Who did it, though? Russell. Oh no. Who was that? Kevin Durant makes a layup with 5 seconds left. Okay. Who is somebody going to make this? I'm jumping in, man. Let's see if we can hit this game winner. I mean, they have the ball right now. I'm pretty sure we're probably going to foul them, but I'm going to jump in. If I can hit this game winner for the end of this video, that would be dope. So I'm going to try it and see what happens. Okay, so I'm here. I want to show you guys that I did switch it over to Hall of Fame simulation since we're actually going to be playing it. We got no timeouts, 6 seconds left. Give it up to the guy who's been leading us this entire way. 4 seconds left, guarded by Russell Westbrook. Put the moves on him, and he dunks it. Yo, that's big. That's big. I think that was our boy Smithy. Was that Smith? I don't even know. Who was that? I can't even tell. Oh, it's Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray probably with the game-winning dunk here in Game 4 of the championship. So let me put my best defensive team on the court. Jaylen Brown, the Smith guys, Smith rookie, Ben Simmons, Sabonis, and that Jacob character. So here we go. 1.2 seconds left. Let's see if Russell Westbrook or Kevin Durant are going to do something unimaginable. So here we go. I'm guarding KD. Can't let KD get the ball. They're trying to give it to Russell. Ooh, that's a bad shot. Okay, let's go. We just won the championship with a bunch of incoming rookies. That lets you know this rookie draft class actually is probably not going to be as good as last year's. Last year's draft class was amazing with Karl-Anthony Towns, Okafor, Porzingis. But anyway, we did win the championship. The very few Philly fans in the crowd are going crazy. Everybody else got that salty look on their face. But it's whatever, man. These two guys look exactly alike. But it's the king of the fourth quarter. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop it a like. Let me know what other rebuild challenges you want me to do. It's the king of the fourth quarter. Steve Nash gets a ring as a coach.